Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is Dynamite Deka 2 on Sega's lovely Dreamcast. This is also known as Dynamite Cop, and it's a scrolling beam-up. It's a 3D scrolling beam-up, which you don't see a lot of, to be fair, these days. Plenty of 2D ones. Here's a warning. I'm being warned about something there. I'm going to choose a VMU. So this is being played on the Japanese Dreamcast. It's a Japanese game into a FrameMeister into an Elgato capture device. It does play in VGA, but unfortunately my setup doesn't allow me to connect VGA to it. Here we have some FMV, and it's a knobbly man with a green eye, some slow motion dudes and dudettes, a girl with an extraordinarily large nose, and some in-game characters rendered as if they're not in-game, but they are actually in-game res. Now we have the same scene rendered in Dreamcast 3D. Ooh, we're rappelling up the side of a boat. So this is essentially, like I say, a scrolling beat-em-up. Hit demo mode here. And as you can see, you've got combos. But let's press start. This is the menu screen. All in Japanese, unfortunately, so I don't know what the hell is going on here. And we selected game, the game. We've got two options here. We've got a couple of things that are blanked. Well, one that's blanked out, one that's empty. And we've got three characters to choose from. And this is my first play. I'm going to have to tell you that this is my first play. And therefore, I may not be very good at this game. Never played this back in the day, when it was initially released for Dreamcast. Never played this in the arcade. Played the original on the Sega Saturn quite extensively. And here we go. So I found the jump button, I found the punch button, and I'm hitting a man in the neck, and I'm judo throwing him. Ooh, we got some peas. Pick the peas up. P didn't seem to do anything. Looks like I've got a P at the top of the screen though. I believe I have to select 5 Ps and it's probably going to power me up. Looks like the Ps are very easily got. Those string of lights aren't very nicely modelled, were they? Gone below decks now. I'm in the ship's Thisco, ready to punch more people in the face. All these people are supposedly terrorists, but they look like a cross between punk rockers and WWE wrestlers, which is a great combo. You can pick things up to hit people with. I've got a... It looks like a hat stand. I've just thrown an arcade machine at a dude who was serving drinks behind a bar. That's weird. I don't know what it is I'm supposedly holding there. Oh, I've got a Ninja Turtle. A Ninja Turtle's appeared on the scene. And he's going to try to wreck me somehow. There's combo strings. I'm just mashing the button here, and it's pulling off like a super string combo. There's a rectangular thing that just appeared. On the floor there, look, just disappeared. I'm trying to collect those. Don't know what they do. Oh, we've got Quicktime Events. Oh, we got a 4-way split screen on the old replay there. Lovely. This is, as I said, this is my first. Oh, laser guns. What? Okay. Just punched her in the chest. That's fairly unpleasant. Ooh, taking him down to the floor. I've just discovered there's a kick button as well. So you got punch, kick, and jump. I should have known that from the original. That fountain's fairly got extreme detail on it, hasn't it? The graphics are a bit crappy, but I believe this is based on a Model 2 arcade game. So this is as a direct conversion. Double pile driver, and then some sort of suplex. Beautiful. Yeah, it's based on a Model 2 original, so I guess the graphics have improved as the Model 2 ever did garage shading. This one's got garage shading on it. Someone will be able to tell me whether this is Model 2 or Model 3. But essentially, I believe this is fairly accurate to the arcade machine. So, the graphics are serviceable. But what I can tell you is this guy is knobbly beyond belief. But also, the game is incredibly fun so far. I mean, I'm like the original one on the SAN. It's just pummeling people and shooting people. So that's, you know, that's all in order. That's quite fun. That's kind of the thing I play video games for. I'm just throwing a chair at some man's head. You've got a semi-dressed lady, looks a bit like Cammy from Street Fighter. I just Uzi'd her to death. Picked up another P. Take that. Don't like a chair to the face. That guy's got a spear of some description. You can attack whilst carrying a man. Doesn't like the spear back at him, does he? Yeah, I do like these Dynamite Deka games. They're very fun. There's Quicktime Events in here. So I had one where I had to hit the joystick to jump out of a window. And now... Oh, I've got to press a button. That's in Japanese though, so I pressed the wrong button. And I failed. I jumped into what looks like a barber's shop with a few members of the village people to beat up, which is strange. There's heads on sticks. One of them looks a bit like Elvis. Take Elvis to the face. You don't like it when the kings bang you, do you? Okay. There's a guy, he's got one Uzi's not enough. Oh, he's got like a Tommy gun. One Tommy gun's not enough for this guy. He's got one in each hand. And he shot me in the back of the head and removed some of my clothes at the same time. Oh, there's one of those rectangles. Pops up as an inventory item. Don't know what it does. Oh man, there's lots of stuff sitting on top of each other. When you're trying to attack, you end up picking that up. Yeah, smash him in the face, UFC style. Ooh, I've got flames around my feet. Looks like I've picked up enough P's to be powered up. Groovy, I've lost my shirt. Okay, well, I bought this game very recently. Is this another QuickTime? It is. And I've pressed the wrong button again. That's a shame. Landed on my ass. And the game cost me 33 English pounds for the Japanese import. And I guess the PAL version's more expensive these days than that. Don't know how much the American one is. But I will say that it is a mighty fun game, although it is slightly ugly. I'm sure there's combos I can do where I press punch and kick in certain orders, a bit like Virtua Fighter. I get a different combo string. I don't know what those are at the moment. And I'm pretty sure in the original Dynamite Cop you could pull off different throws by joypad plus punch button inputs. I'm assuming that's the same here, although I haven't played it enough to know, because like I said, this is my first ever go in this game. I appear to be poking someone with a kebab. They've got like is that like a breadstick? It's like a 20-foot long breadstick. Oh, what's happening now? I'm picking stuff up on the table. I'm throwing donuts at people. Well, this is all very jolly, isn't it? The music's suitably epic. Don't know what S's do. It's picking up an S. Oh, it's an immediate power-up. So as soon as you pick up an S, it powers you up. Interesting. I'm assuming I can pick up food. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Treble throw. Brutal moves. Haven't tried all the characters yet. I'm guessing the other characters have different throws and such. Picking up lots of different stuff here. I wonder if you can combine, like, not even. Okay. Well, like in the original game, you could pick up a lighter plus a aerosol spray and create a flamethrower. I wonder if you've got that kind of action going on in here too. She's not dropping her swords. I can't pick up her swords. She did say not even though, so she likes odd numbers. Oh, there's a guy with an Uzi and a dude with a bow and arrow. pressed the wrong button again and got my feet trapped under the door. That's painful. Oh dear, we've got a massive chef-style dude. This looks a bit like a boss. I've got the some French music playing there. Guess it's a French chef. He's throwing exploding carrots at me. That's crazy talk. Let's punch him in the face. And axe kick him in the head. Ooh. Did some weird roll thing there. Stay away, stay away. Ooh, punch the fridge. Got some grenades out of the fridge. That's I keep all my grenades in the fridge to keep them fresh. Keep them fresh and extend their longevity. He's throwing explosive carrots at me again. I mean, they look like carrots. I hope they are carrots. This game is crazy. This game is crazy stuff. Right. So, presentationally, the game is an average-looking Dreamcast game. It's quite nice sounding. It's got some amusing audio stings. The gameplay is very fun. And all in all, I think it's an acceptable package for a Dreamcast game. I mean, if the graphics were any more tidy, it probably wouldn't be as fun to look at. I think there's a bit of charm in the crappy graphics. The FMV interludes, not that jarring because they seem to use the in-game models. I've got the French music again there. Oh, I'm punching him right in the gonads. Throwing him into the wall. There must be a technique to producing moves. I haven't got that down yet. Yeah, this is a game I will spend a bit more time learning how to play properly. It's fairly amusing. Fidelity wise, I mean, it is a step up technically from the Saturn version. I wouldn't say it's actually that much better looking.
Haven't you found her yet?
Because the Saturn version had that old school charm. Oh, he's got very gnarly lips. Oh, he's blown up a bloody boat. God damn it. Are these people still on the boat? I've come out of a chute of some description. And there's a guy with an Uzi. Haha, back at you. This is all very odd. But it is all in good order. I do like picking up these weapons. Amusing character art. Yeah, I think the slightly ropey nature of the graphics actually adds a bit to the charm of this game. So that's groovy. The only thing I do know about this game, actually, is in an old Sega Saturn magazine that I still have, Sega did a massive launch event for this game in Japan where they actually hired some sort of yacht or cruise ship for the evening, and they took a load of journalists out for a cruise around Tokyo Harbour to play the game. They must have spent thousands and thousands of pounds to run this PR event for an arcade game. That's back in the day when games releases were a massive thing, I guess. But it seems crazy to me now to think that someone would hire like a yacht to go cruising around a harbour for an arcade to launch an arcade title. It's just weird. Anyway, there's a guy here, or two guys. We call them the Crab Twins, who are obsessed with crabs. I did some sort of jumping, flying press thing there. That was interesting. There's lots of wrestling moves in here. Bruno, I think his name's Bruno. It is Bruno, it says at the top. Seems to be... Oh, did a dragon punch. Seems to be the wrestler character. I don't know if the other characters are also wrestler characters or whether it's just Bruno. I'm hitting a crab, one of the Crab Twins, with what appears to be a whale's lung. Oh, he's spawned a rectangle. Look at those chains, they're nice and cheap, aren't they? Come on, Bruno, get in the hole.
Let's go.
Yep, nice walk cycle.
Help me!
Why did you get in the case in the first place, you wonderful person? Oh, the ones with the QuickTime events with the joystick presses are fairly easy because it's not in Japanese. There's a guy there with a rocket launcher. Give me the rocket launcher. I want the rocket launcher. Thank you. Oh, he's picked something else up. He keeps picking stuff up because he's standing over the top of things. That's one hell of a slowly moving rocket. Rocket launcher. Haha. Lovely. Good fun. Enjoy the rocket launcher. There's lots of guys with guns here. It's rather scary. I don't know what part of the boat this would be. This is the flame and cog room, where the engineers keep all the fire, because if they put the fire anywhere else on the boat, it's dangerous. So they keep it all in this room with the large rotating cogs. I don't think this is accurate to real life cruise ships. Holy shit, I just launched a nuclear missile. And they survived it too. How about a second nuke to the face? Yeah, survived that one as well. Barely. Oh, that was entertaining. So if you get a chance, pick up the missiles. Oh, crap. Oh, what? Giant octopus? This is crazy. Okay. Man versus giant octopus. Octopus will always win, won't it? It's got more arms. Yes, this game is fun. Like I say, my first play, I'm enjoying this immensely. These things are a bit crappy though that I'm picking up here. Don't know how they're supposed to help me. The octopus just jabbed me in the face, killed me. Right, that was the first play. That was Dynamite Deka 2. It's kind of groovy and not super expensive on Japanese import. Give it a crack. Alright, ta-ra.